Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Brains! 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 You gotta be kidding me. Another robot zombie? Brains! Urgh.
No! You's a robot. You no eat brains. Wait, oh no, please, oh no!
You suck.
You know, I should have expected that. Oh yeah.
Happy Halloween!
Hello YouTube, and happy Halloween! Ultra Maximus back with 31 horror toys in 31 days! The 31st toy that we have is going to go to the Transformers. It's a Takara Tomy Japanese import, and it's a zombified Transformer. It's the Terrorcon Cliffjumper from Transformers Prime. So thank you guys for sticking through this entire series, the ongoing tribute to the late, great Glenn Webb. And let's go ahead and look at the final figure for this month and take a look at the packaging. Alright, so here we have Terrorcon Cliffjumper, and it says Terrorcon Cliffjumper behind Terrorcon Cliffjumper right there. It's actually from the ARMS Micron series in the Japanese Transformers Prime, which is what they called it, ARMS Micron, because they had these little ARMS Microns that they came with, and yeah, definitely very cool, lots of Japanesey all over the place. I love the Japanese boxes. They almost look like fun little Transformer Happy Meals. And it says he is ARMS Micron number 8, and then it's got some very cool Japanese at the top. This is definitely a box I will keep. It's got the Takara Tomy logo up there, Decepticon logo right there. If you don't know what this is about, in Transformers Prime, Cliffjumper was killed in the opening episode. He was played by The Rock, and Megatron brings him back with some Dark Energon as a zombie, and there was a whole string of storyline with that, which was very cool. But here he is with his little ARMS Micron, looking kind of cool. I'm definitely digging that. Outside of the package, it's got his stats, and it shows him in his robot mode, transforming into his vehicle mode, and he was red in the show, and I don't know if I ever actually did a Cliffjumper review or not. I think I did. I think I reviewed Cliffjumper. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah, definitely very, very cool. Here he is on the back. Lots of Japanese that I do not understand. He's got his ARMS Micron, kind of turns into a motor piece up here, and it looks like, is that a rhino? Some kind of beast type thing. And yeah, so more stuff, more Japanese all over the place. I don't know what it says, but it's very cool. If you understand Japanese, definitely let us know what is on the back of this package. It looks cool. I'm presuming that's some kind of bio. Something, I don't know. But yeah, definitely very cool. Definitely digging it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Nothing on the bottom, really just a lot of words. So let's go ahead and get Terrorcon Cliffjumper out of box and see what we think. So here we have the zombified Terrorcon Cliffjumper out of package and in robot mode. He does come in vehicle mode. And, oh man, I forgot how much I love Transformers Prime. Probably, personally, one of my favorite Transformers cartoons that have been out there. I think it and Transformers Animated are probably my two favorites, aside from the G1. You know, I love G1, but I think Prime just looked the best and had some of the best storylines. Beast Wars, man, that's another one up there. There's been some really good ones. He does come with an ARMS Micron, which is the movie Ravage, essentially. And he's got this really cool little crystal that has a Decepticon sticker that you put in, and you put the crystal above it. But the thing about the stickers that drive me bonkers, and I don't know if its camera's going to show it. Look at his shoulder. The sticker on the shoulder is starting to come up, but you can fix that with a little bit of glue. Which I'll have to do. Oh, that's bothersome. But yeah, so here is Cliffjumper.
Now, I'll go ahead and get him out of the way. So he turns into a weapon where you basically just kind of transform him like thus, fold him all around, and then the weapon kind of, yeah, there it is. It's a chainsaw type of thing. Yeah, I mean, it works. It's interesting, but yeah, I don't know. Something about the arms Micron. I like the idea of the Target Master, but I don't know. I think it's the stickers that put me off. I hate putting stickers on Transformers. The one reason I do like the Hasbro's over Takara's is no stickers. I like the paint jobs. But yeah, so here he is in his translucent purple. I will say that after the review, he's probably going to stay in robot mode because I know some older translucent plastic figures tend to crack and break. Especially, I'm worried about this one because it is so thin on the plastic. I just feel like overuse is going to really kind of wear thin on this guy. Now, he does come with stickers. I put the sticker on the belt there. I did not put the stickers that go on the arms or the shoulders because they were just black. And they didn't do anything for the figure because you couldn't hardly see them. So I just left them off and just left the translucent purple. The only other stickers that I put on were for like the windshields and the tail light, and then I put one on, I put the Decepticon logo on the hood of the car, and there's actually 2 Decepticon logos, and I just kept the other one because I'll probably use it for something else, but yeah, definitely pretty cool. Now, as far as articulation goes on this guy, it is a, basically it's a first edition Cliffjumper, so it's got the same articulation. Head, little tear heads on a ball joint like that. He's got a ball joint up here. There is a twist at the upper arm. He's got a joint at the elbow. There is a mushroom peg in the wrist. He has no twist at the waist. His legs kick up that far. They kick back. They kick all the way out there. They're on ball joints. He does have a joint at the knee, and then there is a joint at the foot, which is actually a ball joint. So yeah. Now he does have a play gimmick where if you open the arm up and right there, you can spin his hand. Oh, go the other way. And then you can close it back up, and then he's got a little gun. And the first edition one, those were silver. They're black here in the Death one. But it has it on both hands so that he can actually transform his arms into weapons. And he's got 2 little triple blasters, which is very, very cool. Here we have Cliffjumper in his vehicle mode, and it is, of course, the exact same vehicle mode that we got in Transformers Prime. He's just in his translucent purple plastic here, and we had to add stickers onto the windshield. Just kind of a close-up of the vehicle mode here. I like the vehicle mode. I always have. The translucent purple is very interesting. I hate stickers, like I said, and the windows were okay to apply on there, and it's funny because the windows have that kind of charcoal sparkly sheen that a lot of the Hasbro figures have painted on, which I really appreciate. So give us more paint, Takara. And then he's got his taillights. I do love a taillight, but the stickers are kind of annoying, but they went on okay. So those weren't too terribly bad. I've had a lot worse as far as stickers go. Now, you can plug Ravage. I'm presuming, like I said, I'm presuming that's who this is. That's what I'm going to call him anyway. Now, the one thing about Ravage, during the recording of this video, his stickers here on his hind side and on the front, those stickers started to come up, and I'm presuming that is due to age, that, you know, they were just sitting in the package for so long before they actually got applied. To correct that, an easy way to do that, if you guys ever have figures that you're putting stickers on, just take a little dab of super glue, put it on a paper plate, and then get a toothpick and dab it. Don't like drench it, but dab it in there and put little dabs of super glue on the sticker underside of where it is peeling up, and then you can just press it down and it will hold it down perfectly fine. So he turns kind of, I guess, into a motor block weapon up here. So to do that, first you're going to take the tail and it's going to go all the way down. The legs, hind legs, are going to go up like that. The These legs are going to go up this way, and then his head is going to click underneath like that, and then it's basically the weapon for being handheld. And then you're going to put it right here on this block piece up here, and there it is. That's it. He kind of looks like he has a giant chainsaw on the hood of his car, which is interesting. So taking a closer look at Terrorcon Cliffjumper here, I love the head sculpt on it. It's got that kind of zombified face. It's got the broken horn. I mean, he just looks utterly evil. The translucent purple does look nice. I will give it that. It's got that kind of dark energon vibe going on, which is what I'm presuming they were going with. Now, initially he was just supposed to be, I think, red with some paint apps on it, which they did come out with a version similar to the original images that were released, but Takara ended up doing two. There's another one I think is a little bit better, but I don't know. There's something about the purple one here that I really like. It says evil. It says zombie transformer. Now, the light piping on the figure, unfortunately, was blacked out. I think that would have been cool, but if you try to light pipe it, the whole thing glows because, well, it's translucent purple. But yeah, the shoulders look nice. Everything looks pretty good on it. I'm just worried about the translucent purple being brittle. I don't want it to crack and break because the parts are kind of thin, but I guess time will tell. But he's definitely going to look very cool sitting up on the shelf. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, I like how they designed this guy. There's not a lot of gappage issues. I like how the arms fold up around, and he's got the triple blasters that can flip out. That's very cool. I got one blaster open and then a hand on the other side. The kind of brownish color is interesting. I would have thought they'd gone with a black or a gray plastic, but it works, I guess, for the colors. Everything on the back folds up very, very well. I like the grill with the little horns up on there. The gappage again on the arms, very, very nice. There's no gappage in the body. Very cool. I did put the one sticker on his kind of belt area to give it a little breakup, but overall, definitely very cool. And finally, taking a look at the legs, again, I like how the parts wrap around to form the legs, no gap issues like we see in modern Transformers. His feet, I like the ball joints. They kind of pop out pretty easy, but I think a lot of those Prime figures did that. But very, very cool. The translucent purple works well on the legs there. You can kind of see through them. It kind of gives them that ghastly, ghostly kind of look, which is what you want in a zombie transformer, I think. But overall, very cool, very stable. It stands well, it poses well. The engineering does its job. For comparison, so here we have the Terrorcon Cliffjumper with the mass retail Transformers Prime Cliffjumper, or second edition Cliffjumper, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what we called them back in the day. Robots in Disguise, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, they just didn't sell the first edition Cliffjumper around here. I got Bumblebee and Starscream, but I never did get Prime or Cliffjumper. I think I got, Bulkhead maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since I've gotten those figures, but I know I never got him. I did get I called the Frankenjumper, where they took the first edition Cliffjumper and put the G1 head on it. I liked that one. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see these guys side by side for comparisons. This guy was so dusty. He's been sitting on the shelf for so long. But this one's definitely bigger. This one's way more show accurate as far as body sculpt goes, I think. Very, very cool. And then he's got the Terrorcon look, but not really with the translucent purple, but I guess that's the dark energon, right? So is the Terrorcon Cliffjumper from Takara Tomy something that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you collect the Transformers Prime or Transformers Arms Micron line, this is definitely something that you want to get because it was an iconic part of the show. We get one of the Autobots killed off right away and brought back as a zombie. We never see that in the Transformers. While we did get a lot of other versions of zombie Transformers and vampire Transformers, we never had an Autobot. So it was really cool that they made this incarnation of the character. We also get a little movie version of Ravage as the Arms Micron, which is kind of fun.
he turns into this weird chainsaw thing, which what MGO calls them murder, death, kill weapons. Very much so. He's spot on with that. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I love the sculpt work on it. It does have stickers. I'm not a fan of stickers, but not too terribly many. And my biggest concern is the translucent plastic, that crystal plastic. Hopefully it stands the test of time, so I guess we shall see. But overall, I'm definitely digging it. We did have 2 incarnations. This, of course, is the purple translucent Dark Energon one. And then we got another version from Takara Tomy that's painted red and has some other details on it. But it's basically the same sculpt. So it's definitely a cool piece, a different piece. It's kind of fun to have a horror piece in your Transformers collection. We just don't get a lot of that in the line, so it's definitely fun when we do see it. So there he is, Terrorcon Cliffjumper from Takara Tomy Arms Micron. Wrapping up 31 horror toys in 31 days! Thank you guys so much for sticking around. This is the ongoing tribute to the late, great Glenn Webb. Please leave a comment down below. If there are any horror figures you'd like to see pop up next year, please let me know. I'll do my best to try to find some. I've already got some great ideas planned out for next year, so stick around. Be sure to like and subscribe, and of course, Happy Halloween!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.